Hey everybody, hope you guys doing all right. So we got some info on Hempcrete for y'all. All right, carbon impact of Hempcrete. Hempcrete is a monolithic wall system that consists of hemp hurd, lime, and a hydraulic additive over a structural support. Hemp herds of processed quality are currently available to U.S. markets from the Netherlands, China, and possibly a few small-scale processes in the U.S. and Canada. That will soon hopefully change. Lime is the application uses about 80% less energy to calcine than when used in concrete. As an air-set material, the lime is hempcrete resorbs the CO2 that is driven off in calcium. So I think they're saying that hemp, because it absorbs pollutants and CO2 in this and such, it actually will absorb the pollution that was created in the creation of the hempcrete, which is different than concrete. So just a little bit of a difference between hempcrete and concrete right there. So moving on, hemp-based composite sequesters and stores are estimated 325 kilogram carbon per metric ton of hemp-based composite. Carbon smart attributes. Hemp sequesters carbon. Hemp naturally sequesters carbon both in stock itself and by storing carbon into the soil. The amount of carbon sequestered depends on the type of hemp, where and how it was grown, and on harvesting methods. Sequestering, I'm not sure the exact definition, but I think that's like absorbing. So hemp is fast growing. Hemp is a very efficient and fast growing plant, growing as tall as 15 feet in a season, so in 4 months. It's also a very hardy plant, so it grows very well in all different types of places. Hemp utilizes an agricultural byproduct. Hemp is typically grown for fiber, seed, medicinal CBDs, animal feed, and other uses. Hempcrete uses the woody core herd of the hemp plant that is often considered a waste or byproduct, which of course it is not. Thermal performance. Hempcrete wall systems are highly insulative and act as thermal mass. Walls that are typically 12 inches thick provide requested R value minus 2.5/inches. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but I'm assuming it has something to do with how well it insulates. Durability, moisture, fire, and insect resistance. The hempcrete wall system transmits humidity, is fireproof, deters insects and rodents, resists mold, can recover from water penetration without molding, has excellent acoustic performance, so it's great for music. Awesome. Is recyclable, has no VOC or other toxins, and can endure for centuries. Wow. All right. Hempcrete can create an airtight wall assembly, great for laboratories and test places. Finished with lime render, there is no opportunity for airflow when the finish is properly wrapped to windows and door openings. So it's a very tight seal, and that again probably goes into the very tightly woven fibers of the hemp plant, because they're just so small and they wire together so densely. Hempcrete can be used in multiple applications. Hempcrete could be used in new construction or retrofitted over existing framing. With proper equipment, hempcrete can be sprayed, including onto masonry walls or as a precast panels. There is some speculation that a hemp/lime slurry could be 3D printed. Yeah, again, getting into 3D printing. Yeah. So it's also kind of easy to work with. It wouldn't require, if you can just kind of slap it on there, it wouldn't be as hard, I'm assuming, as things like traditional carpentry where you really got to know a lot of shit. Anyway, let's continue on. Design and construction guidance. Hemp herds should be appropriately processed. Processing of hemp herds should yield pieces that are less than 3/4 of an inch, have most of the dust removed, and have a suitable moisture content, -10, -15%. Specify hemp herds that meet these standards. Pay attention to what binder is being used. Some types of binder is needed for hempcrete construction. This may be achieved by using natural hydraulic lime, NHL, by adding Portland cement, or by including an additive that has been formulated to mimic the pozzolanic constituents of NHL. Constituents of NHL. I might have mispronounced that. If using a hydrated lime as a binder, ensure that it has at least 90% calcium content. Reference concrete for carbon smart content. Portland cement should be used strategically. Portland cement and other binders can interfere with the thermal and moisture performance of a hempcrete wall. Understand how the binder used will influence the thermal and moisture performance of your hempcrete mixture. Good things to know. Acknowledged challenges, questions, and unknowns. All right, let's take a look. Hemp herd processing is currently available to U.S. markets from the Netherlands, China, and a few small scale. Okay, we read that. The embodied carbon of hempcrete could be greatly reduced if herd processing and binder formulation were made locally or regionally available. Yep, and it would also cut down on the pollution of the transportation and all that good stuff. Okay, the various growth habits and varieties of hemp present different processing challenges. Tall plants that are harvested for fiber are the easiest to process for herd. Bushy varieties grown for seed require a different processing method. These stems may be more suitable for paper and other products. Natural hydraulic limes (NHL) are not typically mined in North America, as there have been few uses for them before. Sources of naturally occurring hydraulic limes are not well studied or documented in the U.S., though they may exist wherever ancient seabeds were exposed to volcanic activity. Something to look into, perhaps. Excuse me. Alternatively, a correct population of silicates and other mineral additives may be formulated to mimic the NHLs of European usage. Additives are currently available in Europe. The contents include commonly occurring minerals in the form of clay, silicates, alumina, and ashes. Proprietary blends of hempcrete binder are available in the U.S. Price and quality need to be evaluated for practical use. Hempcrete properties vary depending upon method and used to build. Though hand picking can create inconsistent densities, it hasn't been shown to affect performances. Well, that's good. All right, studies indicate insignificant performance gain between 9 inches, 22 centimeters, and 12 inches walls in the UK. All right, so studies need to be conducted to validate properties of hempcrete. I agree. And building codes adapted. Yep. So that municipalities can permit these buildings. Most certainly, we need to get on top of that. Criteria needs to be adjusted towards performance objective rather than other industry prescribed conveniences like making money. All right, I think that's a good little bit of information for y'all. And then, yeah, if you guys are interested, man, I encourage y'all to look it up, man. It's very inspiring to me, too. So, all right, I love you guys. Y'all take care. Bye.